Hello and welcome to HawkStack channel, guys. So today we are going to see some information related to the looping for the Ansible one. So first is controlling the task. Controlling the task, how? You are going to control the task with the help of loop, with the looping. So what is the mean of looping, guys? If you want to use the loop, so we are going to use the loop in order to avoid the writing multiple tasks that use the same modules. So inside the Ansible, whenever you are working, if you have requirement that you have to call multiple tasks at one time, and in those area you require a loop, so you can involve the loop in order to that you are not going to write multiple tasks again and again with the same module. So I can mention in a statement that using the loop make it possible to avoid writing multiple tasks that use the same module. Use the same module. Okay. Just consider, for example, instead of writing 5 tasks to ensure that 5 users exist, you can write one task and that iterate over a list of 5 users to ensure that they all exist. I can mention as an example. For example, instead of writing 5 tasks to ensure that 5 users exist, what you can do, you can write one task that iterate over a list of 5 users to ensure that they all exit. So these things you can do with the help of looping. You're not required to perform a normal way and you are calling them again and again. So for example, guys, we are taking a one playbook that you can use in order to understand it in an easy way. Uh, just creating the playbook and see, guys, how the playbook is working and what the content you are going to mention inside this. I will become again to the login to machine, giving the password, then changing the user account to now from root user to student user, and now going to the Ansible directory. So in this place, what the next task we have to do, vim playbook.yaml, which types of playbook we are going to create. So now we are going to show you that how you are going to install any specific package inside your system by using loop condition. See, guys, name means installation of package, then host consider for all, or you can consider for any specific group, then task name installation of package, then we have to mention module name. Guys, in the Ansible, if you have to install any specific package, you are required to use the DNF module. Then the name of the package, just like I am directly using the double quotation, inside the double quotation use the item word, then the state will be present. Then you have to mention that you have to call a specific loop. Which loop you want to install first httpd and then firewall d. Simple. Created and try to run this. That. So what you have to do first, Ansible navigator run playbook.yaml -yaml standard output -- syntax check. At least we have to check that syntax is fine or not, and then we are going to run. So guys, syntax is fine. Now we can run it and see the output. So after gathering the fact, it's going to installation of the package. If the package is already present, it will be just mention the OK and it will be run. So guys, till now we have seen that how you are going to install the package by using the looping. So with the help of loop, you can install multiple package by using the same module, but you are not going to use the again and again the same task. So this is the one of the example guys we have seen till now. But apart from this, you can use the loop over dictionary also. I'm going to show you guys. Loop uh, over a list of dictionaries. So what is the mean of this? Dictionary means there is a key value pair. So consider that you have to perform any specific task. In that task, in a loop, you have to define the key value pair. So like that, if there are variable, you are going to use the loop over a list of dictionaries. So guys, how we are going to perform this? I'm considering one specific example in which there is a list of dictionary item. Example. Mm, each item in the list is actually a dictionary. Each dictionaries in the example has two key. And for the example, we are going to create a user's account along with the groups. So if you want to create a user account along with the group, so you can mention you require the two dictionary values. First is name and the second is the groups. And the value of each key in the current item. In the current item, loop variable is going to use. So can be retrieved with the item along with the name and item along with the group. We have to mention variable respectively. So by this way, you have to perform your task. So guys, what we are going to do, we are going to create another file. I'm going to mention playbook underscore 2.yaml, or I can mention loop underscore 2.yaml, loop underscore 2.yaml file. See, I for insert mode, hyphen name. So we are going to use the loop, looping inside the Ansible. So hosts, consider I want to run for all. Then task, inside the task, we are considering to, you are going to create a user account along with the groups. So user account creation. So Ansible dot built-in dot user is the module that help you to create the user account. Then you have to use the name module, a name parameter. But in the name parameter, you will mention the name of the user just like Rahul or any other name you can mention. But guys, we are calling them by using a loop. So apply the double quotation and then double curly bracket inside the curly braces name. So it will be as an item word. But guys, if you mention as a name and consider that you have to mention the state along with this, and after a state you have to mention the group's information also. So guys, till now we have mentioned item here, and if you want to mention some other just state will be present because you are creating, and then you will mention groups. So inside group, what you will mention? Because here also you are going to ask about that specific variable. So if there is both places item, it is not going to work now. So listen how it will be going to mention. Just before the groups, mention the loop word. Inside the loop, whatever the value you want. First is about a name. Just consider the name is Ishika, and along with the name, you can mention the groups word. In the groups word, the member of which group, just like mention will. So mention WHWL will. Then you want to mention the another name. Name I'm considering here Vanraj, and then groups will be just like you want to make a member of the root. So like that. So for this, how you will be going to implement inside the item, you will apply the bracket. Inside the bracket, you will mention single quote, and now you will mention the variable name. It is a name. For the group section, what you want, again, item you have already mentioned. Then here you have to mention groups words, and it is going to create both user account there along with the group information. If any account is already there, then it's having not impact, but it is still going to run. So guys, we have done, and now we are going to check it. So first of all, we have to check with the syntax check command, Ansible navigator run loop underscore 2.yaml hyphen em standard output syntax check. Let's see, guys, there is no error in the syntax. Now we have to run. So Ansible navigator run loop 2.yaml hyphen em standard output and just run it. Guys, see what's the impact is going on. As right now we are running the loop over a list of dictionary. Dictionary means key value pair. So let's see what is the impact. Guys, you can see the user account is created along with the groups is going to add there. So this is the task that we have performed from our control machine. So this is guys all about the loop. In further video, we will see more information related to Ansible. So till now, thank you to all of you guys. We will meet again in next video.